What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to kdjTV. It's another Thursday, so you know what that means. You guys are about to learn how to pitch with one of the game's best arms. And today, choo-choo, all aboard the Ryan Express. That is right, Nolan Ryan is back, for better or worse. I certainly hate facing him, so I figured I'd help out my competition even more and teach them all how to use him. Boys and girls, if you are new to How to Pitch With, this is the gameplay series where you don't see my hitting gameplay. Zero hitting gameplay. You see only every single pitch I throw in hopefully a ranked game, assuming no quits. You're going to see how I set hitters up for strikeouts, how I set them up for weak contact, how we pitch situationally with certain arms in the game, and how we can best use these arms to win games, because ultimately that's all we care about. If you like this video, thank you, but liking it with your brain is different than liking it with your finger, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, of course, and comment down below what you think of Nolan Ryan and what other pitchers you'd like to see me try in this series. Alright, a couple things to note before we dive into the Nolan Ryan gameplay. Number one, this game is on Legend. I made World Series the other day, so that means we're on Legend. And Nolan Ryan will be best on Legend because, God, his fastball is going to look like it's 400 miles an hour. Secondly, I have switched back to pinpoint because I do think Nolan Ryan is best on pinpoint. His control is a little suspect. So on pinpoint, we can be effectively wild and hopefully mitigate a lot of the floating and garbage that happens. And lastly, I've yet to use Nolan Ryan online this year. I used him in like an inning or two of offline just to mess around, but I've yet to use him online. But he looks the same as he's always looked, so I don't think that the strategy here is going to be much different than ever before. Okay, so what do we see when we look at this card? 114 stamina, that's about 7 innings. 113 hits per 9, that's incredible. 109 Ks per 9, we like that. 84 BB per 9 is where we start running into some problems. But, like I said, on pinpoint, hopefully we can mitigate some of that. 121 pitching clutch, very good. 99 velo, 99 break, of course. As far as quirks go, shocking here, he has outlier, go figure. Break outlier, which means that 12-6 is gonna really keep falling off the table as he even gets tired. He performs better at home, fantastic. We don't really care much about that. The important thing to note when pitching with Nolan Ryan, the strategies kind of get thrown out the window a little bit, right? Because the ball really does explode from behind the back of his head. We're going to throw more four-seam fastballs than we normally do in this series. Why? Because I don't think my opponent on Legend is really going to catch up to it. And if my opponent does, we have that sinker. That sinker is such a good pitch if your opponent is sitting and hitting a four-seam fastball. Not only is it slower, so you get weak contact, it has a ton of movement. He's got 99 break, so it's going to move quite a bit. The 12-6 is okay. We're going to want to bounce it. The circle change is great if your opponent is just horned up and sitting four-seamer. You're going to get a lot of ugly swings with that pitch. The controls, as we established, are not great. The four-seamer's perfect, the 12-6 is good. The circle change will float, and the sinker will certainly miss its spot quite a bit, but because it's such a speed difference from a four-seamer, I think we'll be okay. The brakes are good, as you can see. The velo is great, as we just talked about. Let's just go into a ranked game on Legend with Nolan Ryan and see what happens. If for some reason we get an early quit, or we don't feel as if we get enough innings in, we'll go hop in the event, but I don't think that's going to happen. Legend these days is a bloodbath. All right, we have found an opponent. It took a little while. It is Justin Verlander. Oh boy, I'm afraid. Important to note here, it's my first time using pinpoint in a little while. Please forgive if there are any mishaps in the first couple innings. We'll figure it out, I promise you. We are the home team. We love being the home team. Makes me happy. We're going to get right on the mound with Nolan Ryan and hopefully get some outs. We'll see what happens. All right, we start with Murakami. This is, I believe, a Legend game. So we're going to test the fastball right off the rip. There's my first pinpoint. Already messed up, but it's fine. Wow, it warped already. We're warping already. All right, we might have to change back, but we'll see what happens. He has good timing on that, so we're going to go sinker now. Good eye. Okay. Circle change inside, because I want to test his timing. First at-bat's all about testing the timing out. That's a great take. Good pitch, though. I put it where I wanted it. Can't complain. Four-seamer. We'll follow up right after the change up there. There we go. It's 2-2. What did that swing? Too late? All right, we're going to go up and away with the fastball. Remember, we're going to throw a lot of four-seamers with Nolan. It's going to feel weird, but it's okay. We need to do it. He spit on that. He's got a good eye, so we're going to go circle change to punch him out. Okay. Very early, but he sat back. 12-6. He hasn't seen it yet. Let's give him something different. All right, Nolan Ryan's wild. My opponent put together a very good at-bat. We're going to see what happens here. His batting averages aren't great, but his at-bat was good. We're going to go sinker. Love that. He was very early on it. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. Four-seamer, what he's sitting on.
Inside, ball one.
Man, we're still missing spots with that. That's fine. No big deal. I'm going to go to the four-seamer away. There we go.
One ball.
Too late. Up and in, but not mashable. Four-seamer. Got him. Got him looking. 103 on the paint. You're going to have to mix in the four-seamer quite a bit. You're just going to have to change spots. Never put it in the same... I don't know what I'm doing here. Never put it in the same spot. Keep them guessing. Circle change to start. Circle change out of the stretch is a tough pitch to throw at Nolan Ryan. We're gonna get better at it. Four-seamer. Okay. It's 0-2. Circle change. Low and in. Nice pitch. See how early he was because he was sitting four-seamer? Nolan Ryan's going to be tricky. He's going to be tough. You just got to keep pitching with him as best you can. Four-seamer up and away.
0-1.
Now we start to show him that we're going to spot sinkers inside. Or it'll warp right back to the middle.
No ball.
Pinpoint might not last long for me, guys. I don't know. We'll see. Circle change.
Ball one.
That looked like strike three to me, Mr. Umpire. Sinker that's going to move out of the zone. Got him. Perfect. That's a perfect first inning. We walked a guy, not a big deal. He got 3 strikeouts. Not a lot of balls in play against Nolan Ryan, guys. I don't know if I can hit on Legend, but we're going to try right now. And he quit right away. Well then, here we go to the event. We're going to go right now. Damn it. We're going to go right to All-Star now in the event. I'm sorry. I didn't want to, but I am not playing 5 more Legend games to get his energy back. So to the event we go. All right, everybody, so now that we're in the event, full disclosure, Nolan Ryan on All-Star is not going to be as untouchable. He might get roughed up a little bit. But also in the event, because it doesn't count as much, I've already got 35 wins. I don't care about the rest of the awards. Rewards, I should say. Sorry. I can now toy with hitters a little more and really start tunneling a little bit more and force the issue with some of these sequences that I think you guys should be throwing. On Legend and Ranked, we really got to be careful, because that's where a lot of the crazies play. But in the event, we can mess around. So hopefully I teach you guys something here. I'm sorry we're not going to get a full Ranked gameplay like I hoped, but we're going to make the best of this situation. All right, I want to show you guys something. We're going to go four-seam, low and away, and then sinker low and away. Watch what happens here if no contact's made. Okay, four-seamer low and away. Four-seamer low and away. It's 0-2. And now he's horned up, sitting same spot, so we're going to show him the same spot. But we're going to sink it down below the zone. Didn't really work like I hoped, but that's still the correct sequence there. Circle change, same spot. You want to keep showing him the same spot, but different speeds. Okay, put it in play weakly. The goal is weak contact. We got weak contact. Nice job. 1 out. My hope, guys, is to give you 4 more innings of Nolan Ryan. So we'll do 2 innings in this game and 2 innings in the second game. That is the plan. Circle change outside first pitch to a righty is going to be lethal with Nolan Ryan. As my voice cracks, because we get weak contact on it. Circle change is the last pitch people are sitting on with Nolan Ryan, so use it. Work it into your arsenal. Just don't get predictable with it, because then they'll sit back and kill it. Four-seam up, we haven't really shown him anything up yet. Mix eye levels. Yeah, Nolan Ryan's fastball high is untouchable unless you're camped there for it. So here's the other tunnel. Four-seam, and then 12-6. We're going to do 1 more four-seam there. That was a great take. I'm actually going to move the four-seamer inside this time, just to be careful. Okay.
1 ball.
Now, he's going to think it looks like a four-seamer, and it's going to drop off the table. Weird warping action, but it got the strikeout, so no big deal. I'm going to go hit. We'll be right back. Something tells me this game is also over after 1 inning, and there's the quit. Back to game number 3. All right, so in this game, my plan is to continue working those tunnels, but also I want to start pitching backwards. Teach you guys how to pitch backwards with Nolan Ryan. People are going to start sitting four-seamer first pitch. No. We're going to give them the slow stuff first pitch and then ramp it up. So we'll learn that today in this game, in this video, today, as if it's a different day. But we'll learn that in this game, and hopefully it works for you guys. All right, so to pitch backwards, we're going to start with the slow. We're starting with a circle change to Tony Gwynn. Is he expecting it? Probably not. Bad pitch, but we got the swing on it because he didn't expect it to come. Now we go 12-6. We go a little faster, but still slow. Good take. He spit on it. Now we're just back to pitching. So we're going to go Four-seamer right here. We bought ourselves a strike, and that's important. 1 and 2. Sinker up and away out of the zone. This is one of his most effective strikeout pitches. It was in the zone, but still strike 3. The reason it works is because they're seeing that four-seamer in that up and away corner, and then it's slower and tailing out, so it's a very good pitch to a lefty. Now we're going to do this. I will say, nice pitch, 1 out, or 2 outs. The sinker inside to a righty, while it moves a lot, I think it's going to be easier for those hitters to pull because they're already sitting dead red hard on the four-seamer. Pause. So to throw them the slower sinker inside, just be weary of that. Be careful. Make sure you hit your spots. Sinker below the zone. See if we can get a grounder. A little punch. Oh, he hit it really well, but he's out. So a little bit of contact that inning. I think that's the first contact we've really seen against Nolan Ryan. But we pitched pretty effectively there. Hopefully we get another 2 innings out of it. That is a third first-inning quit. We have 3 first-inning quits with Nolan Ryan. I am sticking with it. I'm giving you 2 more innings no matter how we get them. Game number 4. Are we home again? We'll see. We're not. We're away, so we're going to hit, and then you guys can watch me win in 1 inning. All right, we got 1 run, and my opponent didn't quit, so we'll see what happens here. I want to show you guys what I mean with sinkers inside to righties. I want to test my theory here to see if it's effective or not. Oh, not if we're bunting. If your opponent shows bunt, you throw them four-seam fastballs up and in. That's it. And even if they get fluky hits, which Tim Raines won't allow, four-seam up and in is the best pitch to combat a bunt, just letting you guys know. In this game. In real life, it's not, but in the game, it is. Okay, George Brett. He smoked that line drive last time, but I think this sinker below the zone is still the correct pitch. It's fine to take it. I want him thinking, because now this four-seamer low should be taken for a strike, because it looks just like the sinker. Okay, or swung through for a strike. No big deal. That's not a problem. We'll take strikes any way we get them. Four-seamer up and in. I want to see what he thinks of it. Okay, that was inside. I couldn't tell you why he swung at it, but it's a weak grounder. 2 outs. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. Euclid. Haven't thrown him anything slow yet, so he gets the circle change, and I don't know where this is going to go. That's Nolan Ryan. And then you blow the four-seamer by him. What is going on with my pinpoint? Yep, now he doesn't. Now he's got no idea what's coming. So we go sinker up and in. It'll either jam him or he'll swing through it. There you go. That's how you pitch with Nolan Ryan. That's 4 innings now. Hopefully my friend here stays and we can get 1 more inning with him. And that'll be the... He's gone! Game number 5 incoming! You could speed run events with Nolan Ryan. Because people just quit. They don't want to face him. So, game number 5 incoming. This will be it. We'll get 1 or 2 innings out of him, and you guys will really see how to pitch with Nolan Ryan. I hope. We got to see a lot of different types of opponents, if that means anything, so that's good. Okay, boys and girls, game number 5. This will be the final game of how to pitch with Nolan Ryan. It has been a task to put this together, but I'm committed to the video. I'm committed to the grind. Tim Raines, funky swing, so we start with the circle changeup, because if he's out in front of it, it's a grounder. Good eye. That's fine. Now he's like, oh boy, circle change first. What's coming? Let's just go four-seamer. Same spot. Nice pitch. Very late. So we're going to go four-seamer again if you're going to be that late. I don't want to get you on the right timing of a pitch. Okay. 1 and 2. Circle change low and in. This is a weird spot to throw this. Oh God, I don't know where it's going. Please go in the spot. I missed entirely. So at 2 and 2, I'm going to go back to the fastball. I don't trust that he can hit it yet. If he proves it, great. If not, it's an out. It's an out. The four-seamer from him is just so electric. Even if you're sitting on it, you might get blown by. And he's gone. Guaranteed. Out of here. He's back! Okay, never mind. I got a little excited there. Here comes a sinker. Spot it. Okay. That's the first hit we've allowed in this video in Game 5. What was the mistake there? The mistake there is that he was behind the four-seamer so much, and I threw something slower. That's silly. Don't do that. Use his sinker to jam people or to get them off balance, not as a first pitch. See, and we're back behind the four-seamer again. So no big deal. Let's spin a double play with this sinker. If we can get it for a grounder, it's a good pitch. It is 1 and 1. Circle change, another rollover pitch. Not if you stare at it, it's not. And we just gas him up in here. Bye. 2 outs. Okay. This is the second time we've had to pitch out of the stretch. I forgot we walked the leadoff hitter of this video. We've been great ever since, though. Circle change. I will learn how to throw it out of the stretch, I promise, with pinpoint. It's tough. Four-seamer up and away. Missed our spot.
Outside.
Wow, our energy is draining fast. Four-seamer up and in. It warped. Notice, guys, by the way, when I say up and in, I'm not really hitting the corners. I'm trying to prevent it from being mashed to. Circle change to get him. Oh, he sat back, but he was way under it because we didn't put it in a mash zone. It's a loud out, but it's an out, and he didn't hit it as hard as he could have, so that's good. Let's see if we can get one more inning out of him. No promises, but I'm going to try. We were held scoreless. It's the first time in the event we've been held scoreless. So, we're going to pitch one more inning with Nolan Ryan. Circle change to start. Remember we established that that's a weird pitch to start at bats with? And he rolled it over. He was not as early as I thought he might have been, but it's such a good pitch to get that weak ground ball, especially to the third base side. So 1 out on 1 pitch, which at this point with stamina, we love. I know I said not to start with the sinker, but if you're going to put it below the zone, it's safe. That's a great take, but it's also a fine pitch. No big deal there. Four-seamer right here. It's foul ball. If you guys notice, we've essentially been a 3-pitch pitcher with Nolan Ryan. The 12-6 you're only going to work in when you're really trying to give a different look. I'm going to throw it here because he's yet to see it from us, but I'm not throwing this pitch a ton. Nice, called strike 2. And now we blow him up and oh, pause.
What did he say?
We blow him away, up and in. Got him. Pause. Wow. This is what happens when you just speak with no filter all the time and you don't edit it. We're going to get some weird shit, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. It is 2 outs in the second inning here. Outside of the zone would be nice with this pitch. Okay, it was on the plate. Probably shouldn't have thrown it there. I wanted it a little more outside, but no big deal. But if he's late on that, he's probably going to be late on this. That was actually a little bit better of a swing. 12-6, bury it. I want to test his discipline. Oh, we hit that well. All right, that was a good swing. That pitch did not bury like I hoped it would. He hit that pretty well. All right, runner on second with 2 outs is not a big deal. We're critical on energy, though, so probably be his last batter. I'm going to try to get through it. It's Whit Merrifield. Four-seamer away. I want to see the swing timing on that. He was definitely a little late. Okay, not very late, but regular late. Sinker in on the fists. Missed its spot, but I guess technically not because it's still within the par. Circle change, bury. Not a strike, please. It warped, and he was stealing. Interesting. What do we get him on? 12-6. 12-6. Fastball above the zone? Why not? Stares at it. Interesting. He's put together some pretty good at-bats. We haven't really been faced with that yet. Circle change away. It leaked back, but Whit Merrifield's a horrible card with a terrible swing, so we got out of it. So that is going to conclude pitching with Nolan Ryan. I'm just going to finish this game, and then we'll talk in a few minutes. All right, guys, we're back here. After a marathon of trying to record this video, we ended up pitching in 5 games with Nolan Ryan, 6 innings. We went 4-0. We struck out 9 in 6 innings with a .5 whip. We let up 1 walk and 2 hits, both hits to lefties. The thing is to take away with Nolan Ryan. Expect and be okay with missing some spots. He's effectively wild. He throws so hard and his arm angle's so weird and it's so tough to find the ball out of his hand that he's still going to be effective. Do I think Nolan Ryan is the best pitcher in the game? No. Do I think Nolan Ryan, for me, is a top 5 pitcher? Yes. But the thing with Nolan Ryan is you either love using him or you hate using him. He's either in your top 5 or he's in your bottom 5. I think Nolan Ryan is very good. I think if you're able to make World Series or if you're able to grind through the program, take Nolan Ryan. Stan Musial is a very good card. I was really close to taking Stan Musial, but I need the starting pitching, especially with set 1 coming to an end soon. So I think Nolan Ryan is the choice there. And that'll do it, guys, for another How to Pitch With video. Thank you all for sticking with me through this one. This was a very, very strange recording. But hey, we got it done. And we didn't lose. That's the most important thing. And we didn't let up a run. That's pretty damn cool, too. Thank you guys for making it here. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.